What's up guys, it's GINGER Patel here from Forever Flying, and today I have a video with Aaron, also known as Ginger Ninja Trickster. I've been down in Wales for the day, filming with Aaron. We've done a couple of different videos for his channel and mine, and right now we're going to we'll be doing a Q&A, asking Aaron a bunch of different questions. I've got my list here of questions that I thought would be interesting just for my own self, and hopefully you guys do too. So I've got questions regarding tricks, kicks, martial arts, stunts, etc. And then we've got a speed round on the back. So let's see how he does. First question from my list. Probably should have put it on something a bit more professional, but whatever. The first question that I'm going to ask you is, how long have you been doing martial arts?
I did martial arts when I was younger for about 6 months. And quit, and then I started back up when I was 15, and that's when I haven't stopped since. So it's been about 14 years.
That's sick. I thought you were going to say, I've only been doing martial arts 6 months.
Well, my YouTube channel's been around.
He was just rolling with it for the first however many years. Next question. Why did you start martial arts and how did you get into it?
Well, I started martial arts basically to get in shape and to impress girls. I'm not going to lie to you, that is the main reason. And then when I started, I realised that I actually probably enjoyed martial arts, well, maybe a bit more. No, I wouldn't say a bit more than girls, but
I knew you were going to come out with that.
Pretty much on the same level. So it became a passion, and I've loved doing it ever since I started.
Next question: how did you hear about tricking, and when did you do your first backflip, and who taught you?
Well, first heard about tricking. I didn't really hear about tricking, to be honest, because I'm from Wales and we never really mentioned it. I actually saw some capoeira guys in Tenerife performing, and I seen it, and I just like, I've got to do that. That was absolutely sick.
That's cool.
So I went back. My sister actually helped me find a place which was in Cardiff.
That's cool.
And I went there, and on my first session I just took to it. I already had the martial arts ability, and I learned backflip the first lesson I was there.
Really?
Yeah, backflip.
Landed it though.
I actually learned backflip, front flip, side flip, kick the moon, and a B kick in one lesson. My first ever lesson.
That's actually sick.
They all hated me there.
Yeah, I would have hated you too.
As for who taught me, I had a bit of advice with the basic flips from the gymnastic coach that was there.
Yeah,
but he kind of let us do it. It was an open session, so we kind of
just
did what we wanted.
Yes.
In terms of tricking, there was no real trickers there. There was like, you know, a couple of guys, and then we would just speak to each other and learn that way. That's
feed off each other.
Yeah. Now it's a bit different. You have all these workshops and things. But, you know, back then, I'm getting old now. We didn't have that. We didn't have that luxury. We had all these tutorials and things on YouTube.
Next question: what is your favorite trick or kick to do?
Ooh. My favorite trick to do, first of all, is probably box cutter.
Ooh, very nice, very nice. Saucy, saucy.
Yeah, lovely feeling. Always nice to have a kick in a tricking move anyway, so that's why I love those. Cork round was probably a close second. I enjoy those as well.
I like doing a cork round.
And in terms of kicking, basic would be a side kick. You always tell a true martial artist by their side kick. That's why I rate side kicks so much. In terms of a bit more of a flashy kick, I would say the jump spin hook kick split style, like a Van Damme look.
Good at that one.
Or maybe a 720 hook kick. Yeah, 540 hook kick. Yeah. That's
sick. Good choice.
I've got too many though. I love loads of kicks.
Who is your biggest inspiration with regards to tricking and martial arts, or either?
In terms of martial arts, the biggest influence has been my dad. Then I would say from watching movies, I've always loved action movies or martial arts action movies. So I'd have to say then it would probably be Donnie Yen, Scott Adkins, Tony Jaa, the biggest inspiration on screen in that respect.
That's really cool.
In terms of trickers, it's just anyone that's got really clean kicks, really. Just really respect kicks over anything else. So
I find that with a lot of trickers, there's either you got the group that respect tricks, like they care about more the kicks, which are probably like the martial artsy trickers, and then you've got the group of trickers that are like,
well, I wouldn't even really regard myself as a tricker, so to speak. I'm more of a martial artist that enjoys doing the more advanced martial arts kicks. I do flips, of course, but you know, I wouldn't really regard myself as a tricker per se. I don't really do all the combos and lineups of the general trickers.
You're just dipping out.
I dip in and out
and
do parts that I enjoy and like with everything, you know.
Yeah, that's sick. That's cool. When you were growing up doing martial arts, did your dad always have like a martial arts gym? Did he always coach martial arts? Or?
My dad's been teaching for 35 years.
Really?
with vast knowledge of experience.
Yeah.
Very well respected in the martial arts world.
How come you didn't get into martial arts until you were like 15?
Well, I rebelled and kind of enjoyed football a lot more. I was pretty good at football when I was younger, very quick, so I had a lot of attributes to help me with that.
Yeah.
Rugby as well, like all sports. I used to just love playing sports, but then I just kind of decided to go back into it after. So, you know, I wanted to impress the girls, get in good shape, and once you left school really and stuff, there's not really much choice.
Kind of focus on
to do, yeah. And then I realised I actually did enjoy it, and I was just kind of being a bit stubborn.
Yeah.
Not doing it because my dad did it. And ended up being one of the best things I ever done.
What was the hardest trick or kick for you to learn? What did you struggle most with?
The hardest trick for me to learn was double corkscrew. I learned cork very fast. I think it was literally, it must have been like my 3rd or 4th session. I was very lucky in that respect. It wasn't like a perfect cork, don't get me wrong. I ran forward. It was more like a gain of full kind of weird amalgamation of a cork. Yeah, very old school cork. But then it took me from that time about nearly 2 years to get the double cork.
Yeah.
And I was trying, you know, this side of me is just full on conditioned for life because I just kept falling on my left hand side. As you probably know, trying the more advanced triples these days. But double back then was a big thing. They're not a big thing now, obviously. Everyone's doing them left, right and centre. But you know, it was a great feeling landing that move as well, and it was a big celebration in the gym when I did land that. And that was, God, a good time ago now. It was probably 2011, I think I'd landed my first double cork, so it was 7 years ago.
I think I could probably just about backflip then. I was just moving towards tricking at that point. No, I definitely think double cork was very hard for me to learn as well. I remember slamming on the floor for days and days because it just didn't click.
You just gotta be stubborn. I had that one stubborn day where I was just like, today I am getting this move, I've had enough.
Yeah.
And then on that day, I must have tried it about 60 times to put my hand down and things. I wouldn't count it if my hand touched the floor. I was very old school like that.
Same.
And then when I landed one, everyone celebrated with me. And then the next session, I landed 2 others. So it just come unlocked. It was just really weird.
For me, I'd go into the gym and there was an air floor, and I was training on the air floor. I think I was just coming off an injury, my back injury that I had, and I couldn't do it for ages, and every time I tried I'd crash. And then one day I came in and I said to Jack, who I was training with, he was a younger guy at the time, and I think he must have been maybe like 11 or 12, but I was kind of helping him. We trained together, like we'd feed off each other, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna go for dub, but I'm gonna try lean back more than usual, and I just landed it first go, and that was it. From then I was like, out of
boom, done.
Yeah, it wasn't as if I was completely drilling it all the time and slamming it, learning from it. It just clicked. Next question. It's quite a big question. It's quite vague as well, but how did you get to 1 million subs? What was it like, and how did you keep motivated? Like, was it a goal of yours?
Well, when I first started YouTube, I didn't really have any goals.
Yeah.
And then when the videos started taking off, my goal then was, I was like, oh, it'd be cool if I get to 100,000. That's all I thought about. I was like, because I think I had something like 20-odd thousand when I thought about that, and I was like, oh, 100,000 would be cool. It's a big number. And then my mate said, 100,000, you'd be getting 1 million. What are you on about? And I was just like, nah, it's never, ever going to happen. It didn't even a thought in my head. But, you know, after just constantly releasing content that hopefully a lot of you are still enjoying, the tutorials or the cosplays, all the different martial arts samplers, wherever, you know, so many different fields we've gone into, obviously, over the years. But obviously people have stuck by us and more people have joined, and it's grown to a crazy sum.
Definitely. My favourite videos of Aaron's are the ones that he does on the bob or kicking targets. The kicks that he does are insane. If you haven't seen them, you need to go watch them because they are mind-blowing. Even for me, like, I'll have to replay it because I'm like, wait, did you kick it twice, 3 times? What? I'm like, it's just mind-blowing. You showed me some clips earlier. I was like, no, replay it.
Yeah, new samplers coming out soon.
So that concludes all of our general questions, and let's move on to the speed round. So basically what I'm going to do is I've got a list of different questions. I'm just going to fire them out at him, and Aaron's got to answer them as fast as he can. He doesn't know what they are, so it's going to get interesting. Are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be, I guess.
Okay, alright. And go. Martial arts or tricking?
Martial arts.
Punch or kick?
Kick.
Backflip or front flip?
Backflip.
Batman or Superman?
Batman.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Favourite YouTuber?
No, that's not really an option. There's no options. Expect options. I don't know. I don't really go on YouTube
Okay,
that
pass.
much.
Next one. Favorite kick.
Favorite kick. Jump spin or kick.
Favorite trick.
Box cutter.
Football or rugby.
Football.
Are you famous?
What?
Are you famous?
No.
I thought that would catch you out.
Say what?
Favorite food.
Pizza.
Favorite martial artist.
My dad.
Favorite tricker.
Oh, hard one.
Oh.
Matt Emig.
Oh, good choice. Favorite movie.
Oh man, there's so many good ones. I'm gonna go gangster. Scarface.
Okay. Skydive or bungee jump.
Just do it. Skydive.
And that is it. That was pretty good. You were pretty rapping on one or two little wobbles.
Yeah, I thought it was options only. I wasn't expecting to. I thought it was just one or the other.
Okay, so that is all the questions that I had written down and prepared. I'm very happy with the answers that were given. Some really interesting stuff, definitely about your dad, about how you got into martial arts and stuff like that. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. Thank you very much to Aaron for doing this video with me.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to his channel. Do it now.
And make sure you check out Aaron's channel as well. I'll leave the link in the description. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.